Hello, Monster Man, and welcome back. Total Warhammer 2 and Mortal Empires and part 17 of my Warriors of Kesk. Every fucking time. I make a mental note. My brain's like a fucking sieve. Make a mental note, and within 30, not even 30 seconds, like 10 seconds later, my brain's just gone, I don't know what that number was. What were you telling me before? Don't know. Anyway, last time we invaded Lustria. Indeed, now it's chaos, because we just need to destroy a number more settlements. What's that? 13 settlements. We've killed everything else. I want the long campaign victory condition for no particular reason, other than to say, yes, that's right, I did Warriors of Chaos. I'm a big old... the people with like wearing the leather, not cowboys, the other ones. Anyway, the point is, I'm taking the pain. No, just when I bring this up at a party, assuming I ever go to a party, and I won't. To be honest, I don't think I'd ever go to the type of party where, I've played the long victory campaign conditions with the Warriors of Chaos would necessarily enter the conversation, but let's just say I did wedge it in there. No one mentioned the fact it was heavily modded. Good. Anyway, so Zartan took quite a bit of damage there, actually. He took a bit of a beating. We need to land him and replenish if we can. Can we reach this? Oh, we can. What is it? What is it? I want mushroom stew. That seems like the kind of thing Bloodletters would like. Got regeneration and a potion of toughness. I mean, that's all right, isn't it? That's fine. That is fine. Let's get out of the attrition now. Now you've had a healthy mushroom stew. Ooh, bet that hit the spot, didn't it? Lovely. Do I want to build anything here? Do I need anything here? I mean, I could. Hobgoblins. I've got Death Treat rocket thing. Acolytes of Hashut, what are those? What are those? And should we get some? Yes is the answer, I think. Is there anything else we could get? Like a Chaos Dragon? Fuck it. Dragon Camp. Why not? It's like band camp, but for dragons. I would get, sort of dragon activities. Whatever those would be. I don't know. But those... good. And... do we want to... I guess chasing up Tic-Tac-Toe would be a good shout, wouldn't it? Let's not let him get away. Little scamp. You are gonna kill someone. Okay, well we better fight this one because I don't want my poor infernal guards to be exploded. Even though, you know what? I mean, they're alright. I just wanted someone to chuck bombs at people, but it's not as explosive as I'd hoped, so maybe I'll get rid of them and replace them with, like, I don't know, something else with more guns. Yeah, so Tic-Tac-Toe is dead, as are quite a large chunk of these red-crested... wait, is it Chameleon Stalkers? It is Chameleon Stalkers. Yeah, they're dead too. Because they got in my way. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Now, quite a few of these units are actually hidden, because Chameleon Skinks, Chameleon Stalkers, that kind of thing. Can't see them. We can see the red-crested Skinks, though, so probably don't stand anywhere near them would be optimal. Because, of course, they are going to take potentially a little bit of incoming fire. And then, of course, as soon as these guys are getting to range, well... I think that might have been overkill. I don't know. I can't be sure, but I think that was overkill somehow. Maybe a little bit. Who knows? So shocked was I that I hit the wrong button. Never mind. These Chameleon Skinks are very brave. They're getting very close to then spit some stuff at us. And yeah, I'm not 100% sure how well this is going to go for them. It looks like it could be slightly problematic if Good. Well, I think, yep, I think we won. I think we won that. I think it was close, but yeah, I think we did it. Well, safe to say, I think that was pretty effective. Yep. Yep. Good. Good. And now we can get nope. Relentless Barrage. Devastators, Annihilators, more range, move speed. What's the artillery? Is this artillery? Reload time reduction. Wolfride, Devastators, Annihilators. Where's the artillery then? Ah, and artillery units. Here we go. More range. I mean, that's not really that good. This, though, will give reload time reduction and more ammunition. So they'll just... Oh, we can get both. Fuck it. We'll do that then. Shoot faster and further. I mean, that seems fine. Because fairly sure we weren't doing enough damage. So we'll do some more. Good times. Good fucking times. Unless you happen to... Where can you actually land? Probably not here. Oh, I guess you could go around here, but then you'll piss off Archaon and his plague boys will just kick the shit out of each other. Like, not even infighting between the hordes, because it's literally just the plague champions and the Slannesh defilers will kick the shit out of each other. Also, what about these guys? Do they... Maybe. I don't know. Maybe the Khorne guys are immune because they're already so angry? Fuck knows. I genuinely have no idea. Genuinely not a clue. Oh, Clamor's dead. Oh well. Blessing of Unholy Resilience. So, more physical resistance for Chaos Warrior units. And Unholy Resilience for Aspiring Champion, Chaos Warrior and Chosen units. And physical resistance for Chaos Chosen units. Well, don't know what that does. I guess we'll find out. We will. You... Oh, you're actually replenishing. Good. You better come over here, because I just realised that you will piss Archaon off, and I don't want to do that. Yeah. Why are we taking attrition here? Oh, enemy right. Okay, well, that's fine. Getting nibbled by snacks. Stupid sexy snacks. And Moo Kit. I think that's a Pokemon. Not 100% sure. Let's just kill these guys. We'll blow them up. They've got a lot of big boys, but we've got a lot of rockets. So... Now, the rockets, the artillery rocket thingies, whatever the hell, Death Shriek rocket, anyway, whatever. They do a huge amount of damage to large units. And I think it's because the large units are so big that they kind of like all those little extra shots that fire off. The large unit sort of like consumes them. So they get hit by everything. Like every little bit of damage is then subsumed by the large unit, and that causes obviously quite a lot of damage. With that said, there's quite a few large units, because they had like 2 ancient Stegiodons, several normal Stegiodons, Bastiliodons. They've got a feral Dreadsaurian there as well. So it's a big scary force. I mean, look at this big crocodile boy. He's glorious. I love him. Yes, unfortunately he needs to die, so we'll be doing that. And those big mofo units also need to die, so they'll be exploding left, right, and centre. The Slam Mage Priest is hovering behind the rest of the army as they slowly advance. We've got some units moving in through the forest as well, taking a little bit of fire there from the Immortals. Not too bad. Unfortunately, this Stegodon just rampages straight into my Annihilators, and I've got, you know, units approaching me from all sides. I don't really have units left to peel off to engage it. So I'm just going to have to let the Annihilators try and tank that while I try and work out someone to deal with that problem. The Slam Mage Priest is hovering. He thinks he's safe. Look at this. He thinks his little minions are going to do his dirty work for him. But he hasn't counted on the fact that we've got a shit ton of... Also, he's going to cast So he's banishment on me? I think it's banishment. Yeah, I think he's going to cast banishment on me. So he needs to, you know, die, which is why we're going to explode him. Yeah, there we go. He's down. That was pretty... That's pretty... I think... Are the Chaos Dwarves overtuned? We can't be sure. It's... You know, impossible to tell, really. But I had to fight an entire campaign as Tilia, and those guys are garbage. So this is recompense for that. Now, I'll be the first person to say I think the Chaos Dwarves in this mod may be a trifle bit undertuned. They maybe, you know, could be maybe doing a little bit more damage, but you know, still pretty entertaining. Okay, one down. Lots to go. So, you know what? I might. Well, that also. What do these guys do? Dark Forged Weapon. They've got 90 melee defense. Holy shit. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to get rid of these boys, because, you know, bombs are fine, but... Do we get some Zealot Berserkers? Oh, we can have one unit of those. Do we want one unit of those? I'm like, nah. It's going to take 2 turns to recruit, but I think that's 2 turns. Well, hello. Hello. Hello, sir. I might get jumped by multiple stacks. I'm not so worried about that. Oh, yeah, because you're close now, so you are causing attrition between the... So, wait, if I get rid of these, then we start replenishing. Okay. Well, that's that problem fixed. You are taking attrition, but you don't actually care. It's just because it's a bit shallow. That's all it is. It's a little bit shallow. Let's go with... Oh, I don't know. There's a lot of tech here. Oh, more range for Death Shriek. 36 turns. Probably not going to reach that. Never mind. Ah, the Sword of Cain rests. And the Ogres leave. Are those 2 events linked? I mean, I would say... Yeah, I
am Morathi.
Oh, you've got Daemonettes as well. Okay.
Yes, my ruinous power.
Stupid, sexy Daemonettes.
Let's be about this.
Okay, let's
A glorifying act.
friends together. We'll kill some high elves, because why the fuck not? Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, though! I don't like that. I'm not happy with that. Oh god, look at all the turkeys. Oh, there's so many fucking turkeys. Christ, it's like Christmas all over again. Oh, gee. Oh, God, look how many turkeys they've got. And I really hate turkeys. I mean, the magical ones at least don't come back to life, do they? I think they just explode. The flame turkeys do. Do the frost turkeys come back to life? Or is it just the flamey turkeys? Flamey turkeys are probably the ones I hate the most, because they just keep coming back to fucking life. They're a nightmare. Alright, so, the Chaos Spawn leading the charge, because, well, who cares? They die, right? They're already horribly mutated monstrosities, so not really a big loss. Our Devastators are in the line behind, because they're going to be picking off the turkeys for us. And behind them we've got more infantry, because inevitably the turkeys will land in amongst the Devastators and try and pick them off. Yeah, the magical turkeys will do that annoying thing where they land, turn into a vortex, and then take off. Yeah, this bullshit. you know, fortunately we can get out of it. And there we go. Yep, Turkey's landing in amongst the Devastators, exactly what I thought they might do. Which is why we had units behind. Oh, there she led into the Demon Spew. Fair enough. Well, these Demon Spew hopefully picked them off. Yeah, this unit of Chaos Dwarf Warriors got a little bit incinerated, and the Arcane Phoenix then charging directly into them. In comes a Dragon as well. Our guns are trying to pick off units left, right, and centre, but it's tricky because there's a lot of targets. Meanwhile, the Champions of Khorne chomping through some chariots, backed up by the Chaos Spawn, because of course the chariots can't move through large units, and Vanessa is trying to kill Tekalis, because Tekalis is also on a magic flying turkey, because why the fuck not? More turkeys over here, being attacked by the Swords of Chaos and the Bull Centaurs. That's it, bring them down, boys. Bring them down. You debuff melee attack, don't you? That's annoying. Basically, oh, and there's come more flaming, bloody, magical, bloody turkeys. I mean, we have the upper hand here. This battle's just incredibly irritating. It's like fighting a horde of bloody horse archers. But instead, they're all turkeys. Oh, they're so resilient as well. They're just very tanky. They take a long time to beat up and kill. I mean, we may lose some Chaos Spawn, but I don't really care. It's all about killing the magical turkeys. At least because it's a settlement battle, it means that everything will die at the end of this battle, so I don't have to worry about chasing it up. Gonna try and bring that dragon down. Down he goes. I need some annihilators in this army, so because I reckon they would do really well at picking off those turkeys. Oof, down you go. Enjoy. Okay, we killed at least one. Several more are fairly low on health. There's definitely another one dead over there. We killed the dragon as well. You're quite low on health. It looks like army losses may be starting to take effect. I mean, Tekalis has just taken absolutely no damage. He's absolutely fine. He's not. Has he got regeneration? Where the fuck has he got regeneration from? How is he regenerate? Come here, you little shit. Where? Seed of... Oh, you got a Seed of Rebirth. Oh, lovely. Lovely. Well, he's going to be a nightmare to take down, then. Absolute bloody nightmare. Even Vanessa's going to struggle. Still, it looks like the number of Arcane Turkeys is slowly dropping. We have the upper hand. And everything else is fairly low on health. Maybe we can bring down... There's another couple there that are quite low on health. Okay, looks like army losses have taken effect. That's fine. All of the turkeys are dead at the end of the battle anyway, so good. Oh, God. I really hate turkeys. Like, just... Oh, I just really hate them. I hate that. Oh, they're so annoying to fight. We lost a unit of Chaos Spawn. Which isn't like the... Oh, we can get a Bloodthirster. Fuck it, I'm getting a Bloodthirster. That's what we'll do. Got that. Do we want anything else here? Yeah, well, alright, let's grab that one. And while we're here... Mountainside shrines? The question is, how would one move such things, being that we're a horde? But we're not going to ask that question, because that would throw up certain issues. Hammer of Zar? I don't know. What does this do? Missile strength, Chaos Dwarf artillery. Yeah, I mean... Don't actually have any artillery. We should get some artillery. Do we have the building for artillery? If not, should we get it? The answer being yes. Obviously. We can... Nope. Wait. Where? There it is. Right. Right. So you know what? If we cancel that, hang on. Then we can get that. Then we can blow some shit up. you know, that's what we can do. Vrazguth, you could be a Grand Marshal, I guess. I get a Deadly Blade? Sure. I really think that I think Hordes having no upkeep is definitely the better way to play Hordes. Because I have not really once worried about... I mean, there's only a certain number of Hordes I can have before my income would spiral out of control. But I think 4 is a fairly good sweet spot where you can just kind of go, this is fine. I'm never going to run out of money. I don't really have to think about it anymore. So if you're not thinking about money, what's the fucking point in it? You may as well have a different resource, and your units don't cost any, but you have that reduction, you know, the restriction on what you can actually recruit. That just seems like a better way of doing Horde armies. I'm hoping they've seen how well the Beastmen have been received and like, let's do this in future, because it just makes a lot more fucking sense in my opinion. No, I think I'm onto something here, Fraz. I wish I could call you Vanessa or something. Right, it's not Vanessa the... what is it? Bloodbringer. Yeah, Vanessa the Bloodbringer. There we go.
Destruction for all.
Her blood brings all to the boys to the guards. Breaking that glass ceiling with an axe and a big chainy whip. The brightest hour of the Strigoi... wait, what does this do? Since the divided state of the Empire, 4 powerful of start a new campaign is Solent. Oh yes, that does happen, doesn't it? Not sure how that's going to work at the moment, being that the Empire is not in a very good... it's not in a very good place, I'm going to be brutally honest. Still quite a lot of Chaos Corruption. Are you guys making Chaos Corruption? Events, plus 19. Really? Is that me? Ooh. Oh, I don't know. Okay, we've got big boys, defenses. Let's just get in there, I think. Let's not worry about it. Let's not think about it too much. If you start thinking about battles, you start worrying about how you're going to win them. If this city had laser defences, I wouldn't be... I might siege it out. Laser defences are probably some of the worst. The Skaven defences are pretty bad. The fireballs are pretty bad. But the Lizardman laser defences are scary. Get a nice little purple sun of Xeris off here, which is doing a lot of damage. Look at that, sucking off quite a lot of lizards. Excellent stuff. We're engaging Teehee. He's on a Flappy Birds. He's on a Flappy Bird. There he is. And a little burning head coming in there as well from Archaon, carving its way through the units, defending the city centre, doing a lot of damage there. Ooh, yes, that's it. All group up. Perfect. Lovely. Archaon and the Siege Giant are knocking on the door. And Bob and Thyrus are in a little bit of trouble here as they duel with Teehee and the Pterodon Riders. I'm mostly concerned about the Salamanders chucking up their flamey, gobby spit thing at me as they try and pick us off, because that will actually do quite a lot of damage to us if it hits. Fortunately, I think they're actually aiming for the Khorne Chosen down on the ground there. All of our Chaos Warriors are just going to climb up the walls because, it's fine. Taking a few javelins to the face there, maybe a few fireballs. That's all right. It's all part of being a Chaos Warrior, taking a flaming fireball to the face. I've got Thyrus. Thyrus ran away. Thyrus decided he could maybe, you know, better off elsewhere. And Bob is struggling against Teehee. I think we should be okay. Another burning head coming out there from Archaon, tearing through the infantry at the city centre. Look at this. So it all blobs together there. That's doing a lot of damage and weakening the oncoming enemy defenders. Archaon's up to 92 kills, which is not too bad at all. And our infantry are now up and engaging the Saurus and Skink defenders on the wall. There's the Nurgle's Plague champions, the Patreon supporters as well, getting in there, really mauling those Saurus warriors. They're just not really going to have... I mean, the Saurus warriors are beefy boys, but they're just nothing in comparison to our Patreon supporters, who are absolute lunatics. They are off the chain. I'm bringing Thyrus back. Bob is engaging a bunch of comedian skinks. He's taken quite a lot of damage, but he did do a lot of damage to Teehees. Because that damage value there is almost 2k, because he really did deal with the enemy General Teehee, who is no slouch in combat. There's a big old blob of Saurus blocking our way. Another burning head about to come out from Archaon, which is going to do a lot of damage. Yes, lovely. Good stuff. Archaon up to 150, 160, 166 kills. Look at that. Meanwhile, the Saurus on the walls are being brutally annihilated. Wow. So brutal. In fact, some of them are actually getting knocked off the edge of the wall. And now we can come down to engage the skink cohort. I think there's some comedian skinks as well over there or something. And not to mention, there's more Saurus warriors here. If we can flank around them and surround them as they try and fend off the attack on the gate, well, they'll be in a lot of trouble. Bob is still dicking about. There's some Saurus warriors down there to deal with. Bob, he's only got 670 health left, which is not really ideal. Plus, there's some missile units nearby who might decide to start taking pot shots at him. It would probably be a good idea to get him out of there, to be honest, rather than send him directly into combat and start getting shot up. But he's probably fine. I wouldn't worry too much about it. Another burning head from Archaon. Archaon is racking up the kills now. 330 kills. Jeez. What an absolute bloody lunatic. And we are flanking around. You can see Croxagors throwing their prodigious strength in to try and hold back the Patreon supporters and the Slannesh Defilers. And oh dear, I think Bob has just died. Yeah, Bob died. He got shot to pieces by some chameleon skinks because Thyrus didn't deal with them in time. Thyrus, what are you like, hey? You're off the chain, mate. It's getting very messy here. The Croxagors are going down, but they're throwing us around quite considerably, doing quite a lot of damage. We're both quite slow attackers, but we're definitely going to slowly smash our way through that, no problem. And we've actually started to flank them. Some Chameleon Stalkers throwing themselves against us to try and slow down the advance. That's going to be a brave but foolhardy and pointless move, because we're going to quickly cut our way through them. We flank them on this side as well, so this Saurus is a thin yellow line defending on both flanks. The Gorby's chariots, actually, you know, I charged them in there, didn't really think much about it. They've actually killed 82, which is pretty good. It's pretty good. You can see some mass routing happening here. Unit after unit fleeing, and even units coming to try and bolster the line starting to flee as well. And there we go, the mass rout has occurred, and we're now free to rampage through the enemy city and burn it to a crisp. Well, it's a shame about Bob. He didn't have to die, but he did. And there's no point crying over spilt milk. So the Lizardmen are actually, you know, throwing quite a lot of stuff our way and slowing us down, which is impressive considering nothing else has even started to do that. Never mind. Prophet of Doom. So casualties capture post-battle and attrition reduction. So that's quite nice. Little fireball thingy there. Not that we need that because we can already do fireballs. We've already got fireballs out the wazoo, which of course is what happens when you eat a particularly spicy curry. Right, okay, well, I think I'll probably declare war on these guys. Hunts Master's Expedition, start killing them. We didn't actually destroy as many settlements as I thought we did. We need 10 more. Only 10 more. We'll see if we can acquire those 10 next time. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.